Come on in, guys. Thank you. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Sheldon. How are you? Just sharing out. Please take a moment to share out. All right. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. How is everyone? Happy day to you. I hope you're feeling good. Adranika. Hello. Welcome to the page. If you're new to the page, give the page a like and a follow. That would be wonderful. Wonderful. Marvelous. Hello, Marie. Thank you for sharing. We are going to be doing some readings tonight that are going to be paid readings. These readings are going to be $25 a piece. There's 3 different ways to donate in the description box of the video. I'm going to be doing medical scans. I am a medical medium, and my readings are usually pretty darn accurate. So I will detect what's going on in your physical body and possibly give you some advice about that, or direct you to the best medical professional that can help you. Okay? We're also going to be doing spirit messages. These are all going to be $25 for your reading tonight. These are highly discounted prices from the private reading price, so please take advantage of it. I have got to I already have a woman who has donated prior to the start, and her name is Donna. However, Donna has been Facebook banned. So Donna's messaging my page. So that's how I'm going to have to do her reading. But it'll be all good. So you can donate through PayPal, cashapp, or Venmo. And that is in the description box. Yes, I'm wearing your favorite shirt, Tawny. Isn't it super cute? I like it. I think it's super cute. Sexy. Okay, Donna says she's here in the room. Give me just a second to get started, Donna. What kind of reading do you want? Spirit messages. Okay, you said spirit messages already. I just had to look back and see. You like the lace tank? It's a one-piece deal. It's like a one-piece deal. But yeah, it's cute, right? I like, I'm not really a brown girl. I don't really like brown in general. Even though I'm an earth sign and I'm supposed to like brown, I don't. So, anywho, share out if you're kind. I appreciate you. All right. I love reading about Travis and I. Okay, Donna, so the spirit messages are from your loved ones who have passed over. But you want a love reading. I thought I already did that the other night, the love reading about Travis. And when he was coming back, I don't like to repeat myself. So we're going to do the spirit messages. Hello, Carly. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. We're going to do Donna. She wants spirit messages, right, Donna? Okay. Okay. And you're not going to see Donna's comments because, like I said, she's on a little temporary Facebook ban. So she's messaging my page. She can't comment on the live stream. All right. Donna Luis. Hello, hello. Come on in. Okay, Donna, I'm getting a mail coming through for you, and they're giving me the number 5 has some significance. Either the 5th of the month or the month of May is significant for this mail that has passed over. He's making me feel like he had dark hair, but he had like a receding hairline. He's talking about a receding hairline right here. Okay, he had brown hair. He's also showing me the crow's feet around his eyes. I feel like he liked to smile. His face looks a little weathered. So I'm not sure if this is from being outside a lot when he was alive or if he was just an older gentleman. But it does feel like he liked to spend time outside. He's making me feel like he passed from something heart related. Okay. He's also talking about the trees or the woods, possibly by his house. The smell of oranges. He's talking about the simple things in life. Do any of these messages resonate with you, Donna? Travis's dad passed October 5th of 2021, a huge outdoor person. Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Do you understand about the hair, the receding hairline, the crow's feet around his eyes? And he's also talking about the smell of oranges. So this could mean that he had fruit trees or he just really liked oranges, orange juice. I'm leaning towards the fruit trees, though, because he'd mentioned the trees around his house. I don't know if there was an orchard or if he's from Florida. Yes, they do make sense to you. Okay, thank you. He's also talking about his wife. He's showing me his wedding band. Was he still married before he passed? Interestingly enough, October 5th is my daughter's birthday. So that's interesting. Interesting synchronicity. Hi, Glenna. Do you understand about the chest-related issue, like a heart attack or something like this? Lots of trees around his house, but no fruit trees. Lived in Ontario, rural. Okay. So then the orange specifically, he's talking about the smell of oranges. So this could also represent some kind of orange cleaner because they do use orange in different types of like all-purpose cleaners. But he's talking about the smell of orange. Okay. Do you know if he was married when he passed? I also have an older female coming through for you. And this woman had some breathing issues. She's making me feel like, yes, married. Okay, thank you. Because he is mentioning his wife. and he keeps like rubbing his ring finger like this. Okay, and that just makes me feel like he really thinks about her all the time, and he misses her, and he wishes that he was there with her. So this older female that I have coming through for you, my love, she's talking about breathing problems. She wants you to know that she can take a deep breath. She's making me feel like she had a lot of phlegm or congestion, or like issues with her sinuses. There seems to be a lot of drainage. She's also making me feel like she was hard of hearing. He went fast 2 weeks before he passed. They were camping. I understand. Yes. Yes. That's how it is sometimes. Sometimes it's better that way, is what I'm hearing. Sometimes it's better that way. He's making me feel like he wouldn't have enjoyed a long illness. Do you understand that? He's making me feel like he really didn't like to be sick or vulnerable. And I feel like he wasn't a person that was sick very often, because he's reminding me of spending a lot of time outdoors. And he really said it's good for the constitution. You okay, little dog? Do you understand who this older woman is, Donna? This is going to be like a mom or like a grandmother. And she passed from something lung related. And she's telling me she had a lot of fluids and a lot of mucus. This could be something like lupus. That's not what I wanted to say. Why did I say that? That's not what I meant. I meant cystic fibrosis. Why did I say lupus? Somebody else have lupus? Does somebody in your family have lupus, Donna? An autoimmune disorder. Your grandma McNaughton. Okay, thank you. And does somebody in your family have lupus, which is an autoimmune disorder? And she keeps counting down for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2. But we're not getting to the 1. Lupus can affect the lungs, says Jeannie. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I'm not a doctor. I just listen to what I hear. No. Okay. She's telling me she had issues with her lungs. She's insistent. Perhaps she was not diagnosed or misdiagnosed. I'm not sure. She's talking about some money or some type of inheritance, Donna. Do you understand that? Was there some money that was dispersed in the family after she passed? It doesn't look like a lot of money. She's only showing me like a couple of bills. Okay, could be. She's showing me like a few bills, so it doesn't seem like it was a great deal of money. It could also represent like material things that were passed around or dispersed throughout the family. Some kind of inheritance. And she's also talking about a specific pair of earrings or like a piece of jewelry that was hers. Hello, Robert. Jeannie has lupus, so she knows that it can affect her lungs. Thank you, Jeannie. And she specifically, I asked her, what does she want you to know, Donna? She wants you to know that it's safe to give your heart away. Give your heart away. So I feel like wherever it is that your heart is right now, it's safe there. Okay, so that to me, even though we're not going to revisit the love reading between you and Travis, this is about a future relationship or this relationship, both. Okay. But she needs to get on the right path. what is the right path for her. The right path for you does not include that person at this time. She's talking about growing. You both need to grow. You both need to grow. And then come back together when you have grown. Okay. I don't feel it'll take a year for this to happen. I feel like it would be less than a year, like 6 months or something. Thank you, Grandma. Yeah. She said you wanted to know, but you have to be patient because she's definitely feeling like you need to grow. She's showing me like a butterfly coming out of like a cocoon. That you have to spread your wings and fly. You have to grow. And then the path will unfold for you. That's what she's telling me. Once you spread your wings and fly, you'll see exactly which way you're supposed to go. But your heart is safe wherever it is right now. Okay? Is there anything that you want to ask either of these people? Donna? Hi, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We're doing medical scans tonight. We're doing spirit messages. And Travis's dad said that Travis will find the light. He's just, obviously his father passing was very recent. You said October of 2021. It's not even a year's time. It's very difficult to lose a parent. It's very difficult to lose a loved one or anyone in that respect. So Travis's dad wanted me to give Travis a message or me a message. So he is saying that it's important for you to be patient because he's going through a transformation as well. Okay, so you have to give him some space to grow. He's going through grief. He's going through loss, and people deal with that in different ways. But he did say that he will find the light. Okay? And I hope that helps you. I hope that resonates with you. Your grandmother's talking about a cross or like praying to angels or saints. Angels or saints. Okay. I hope those resonated. Thank you, Dean. Yes, Travis is going through a lot. Yes, he definitely is. So it requires a lot of patience on your part, Donna. Okay? Yes, with the death of his dad. Exactly. It hasn't even been a year yet, and grief sometimes grief can be very destructive. But in the process of destroying things, new things are built. Foundations can be rebuilt. But it is opening the heart, right? Cracking your heart open. I hope that resonates with you and helps you. Thank you so much for donating tonight. I appreciate you. So if you're interested in getting a medical reading this evening, I'm new here and not sure if I should say this, but you just explained my mother and dad. My mother was very sick when she passed, and she left me an expensive pair of earrings and a decent insurance policy. I don't know if you can mix up readings or not, but thought I'd ask. Marcella, if the reading resonates with you, absolutely take it as communication from your mom. Okay? You're welcome. I hope it helps you. You're welcome, Donna. Thank you for donating tonight. I appreciate you. Every little bit helps. As most of you know that you've been here before, I am being made to change residences. I have lived where I've lived for almost 8 years now, and it's a very inexpensive place, but my landlord has decided to sell his property like everybody else right now, really trying to get that extra buck. So I have to move, and it's going to cost me a pretty penny. So every donation you give tonight goes towards my moving fund. I appreciate you. If you contribute, I appreciate you. For everybody else, I hope you are having an amazing day. We are at 4/7/2022, which is an 8-day. So this is all about circumventing things, coming back around and seeing things from a different perspective. Were you allowed to see something from a different perspective today? It's cheap in southern Iowa. I will even help you move by me. You know what else is in southern Iowa? Tornadoes. Tornadoes. Not a fan. Not a fan. I live in Texas, and we do have some tornadoes in Texas, but I live in the hill country. So I don't have a lot of tornadoes around me because I'm next to a lake. And so you watch them. I don't want to watch them. I don't want to be near them. I don't want to be friends with them. How do you watch tornadoes when in the middle of the night? Hurricanes, we don't really have hurricanes either. We sometimes have severe weather. Been through 4 tornadoes, they are nothing. Look at you, Sheldon. You're a trooper. We sometimes have severe like thunderstorms with wind and stuff, but it's not. We're not really, because we're in the hill country and because we live near a lake and everything. Is everything has hills and then it goes down into a lake bottom. It's like it's just we're kind of insulated from a lot of stuff. So, I don't see a lot of action. Sometimes in the rainy season, though, which we're coming into spring, we're coming into the rainy season, it does get quite a bit windy, and we do occasionally get hail. But, all right, I will tape one for her next time. Do you travel for readings if someone could get you a good group of people? Yes, Tammy, I actually could do that. And that's something that Spirit has been wanting me to do for quite some time. So for those of you who have not been following me for 3+ years, I was actually supposed to do a tour all around the country, and I was supposed to just do group readings and connect to people one-on-one and help people. And I had a whole trip planned for all over the country, and I was supposed to start that at the end of May in 2019. So instead, we had COVID and lockdowns, so that whole thing got kaputzed. And then last year, I was supposed to go to Phoenix and do a bunch of readings in Phoenix. And when I went to leave to go to Phoenix, my car broke down. So I was like, okay, I understand it's not the right time now either. So that is actually something that I have just been waiting for divine timing for that to happen. And I absolutely know that it is part of my purpose to go around and connect with people. You remember that, Patricia? Yeah, talk about crazy, right? But yeah, I know I am supposed to go around, and I do travel. And I do readings locally for people, but and I have done group readings for people throughout the Texas Hill Country. But yes, traveling somewhere to do readings, it would have to be 10 or 20 people just in order for the expense of it to be worthwhile. You know what I mean? And that, of course, would be over the course of probably 2 days, 2 or 3 days. So, because I can't do 10 hours of readings in one day. That's excessive. You know what I mean? So I love Kentucky. I've been to Kentucky. It's beautiful. My ex-husband lives near Frankfort, I believe. Lexington area. Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful. Blue mountains, bluegrass. Right? Kentucky is the bluegrass state. Tammy. But yeah, I mean, travel expenses, especially nowadays, gas is so freaking expensive. But that will happen. That absolutely will happen. I absolutely will go around and help as many people as I can. That is part of my purpose. I am supposed to physically touch as many people as I can with my healing energy. So I'm going to do that. It's going to happen. For a while there, I was concentrating really hard on manifesting like an RV or something for us to do that. And I just, I let fear get in the way of my manifesting because I'm like, oh, I'm just a woman. I'm just a woman with a kid. What do I know about RV life? It's dangerous. You know? But I'm very capable. I'm a very capable woman. But anyway, back to you. How you've never seen me before? Well, Jeannie, welcome to the show. I have been doing this on Facebook since 2018. Okay, I've been doing this on Facebook. I have had a page since 2018. I had 5,000 likes on my page. I would get 300, 400 people watching me at a time. And I was spreading the light and spreading the love. And I was spreading a little too much truth. So Facebook shut me down. Facebook banned my profile that was connected to my business page and pretty much kaputzed my whole business. And I had to start over. I had to start fresh. I had to make a new profile. I had to make a new business page. That's why if you look, Misty the Medium, if you look at that page, that's my old page. But I cannot answer any messages on that page. I cannot, because they completely wiped out my profile. Like, it's gone. You can't even find my profile anymore. They didn't give me a reason. They just banned me forever. So I have had to start over. And here we are building up a page. I've had this page for about October of 2020 was when that all happened. And so this is my new page. That's right. Absolutely. Welcome, Paige. Man, thank you for coming. You were recommended. Oh, the pressure. Barb, you remember that. They really don't. They don't like the real truth out there. But you know what? It's getting easier and easier for people to see and understand and swallow. So that's a good thing. We just have to be patient. Just be patient. Patience is a virtue, right? But here we are. Justina, thank you for tagging so many people. You're fabulous. I appreciate you. You stay in Facebook jail for your truth? Yeah, I was in Facebook jail several times for my truth. And then they just permanently banned me. They just banned me, like completely freaking banned me. I never got like a 30-day ban or anything like that. I think the most I was ever on a ban was like 7 days. But they just kicked me out. Hello, Barb. How are you, my friend? Hello, Tara. Why, thank you. I appreciate you. My hair is being super, super frizzy. It was a bit humid today, I have to say. A little bit humid. I hope you're doing well. 3 times in 30 days? Eesh. I recommend a backup profile. That's something that I learned through my situation with Facebook. My business page has 3 administrators on it now, not just me. That is something that I learned the hard way. So I will not lose access to my business page again. So readings tonight are $25. You get spirit messages from your loved ones, or you can get a medical scan. I'm a medical medium. I have access to a doctor that I was in a previous life, and they give me information. I tap into the higher self that has all of the past life energy, and they just give me lots of information. So I connect to you energetically, and I stream the consciousness of myself to describe sometimes medical terminology that I have to Google because I don't know what it means. I'm just a channel. You've been super stressed and rainy here, so kind of crappy mood. Oh, I totally understand, Tara. I'm not a big fan of the rain either. It's so depressing and boring. It makes me sleepy and unmotivated. Oof. How do I get a reading? Sophia, the readings tonight are $25, and there's 3 different ways to pay in the description box of the video. Okay? And there's a just so you know, everybody, there is currently another imposter that has created a profile that has a name extremely similar to my page and my business name, and they're going by Misty Lynn LaRiviere Medium, I believe is what it is, and Lynn only has one N, and there's like a dash in their name. Just be aware, guys, okay? It's a profile. It is not me. It is not my page. If somebody sends you a message saying that they're me, they 100% are not me, because I don't message anybody. I really don't. I especially don't message people randomly that have watched my lives to tell them that they've won a free reading and they just need to follow this link. That's a scammer, and they just want your credit card information. Please report them for spamming or scamming or whatever. If you report them for impersonating me, Facebook will not do anything about it. They don't care. They literally don't care if people try to impersonate me. I care because I don't want y'all getting taken advantage of by shady people. Okay, so I absolutely do not message anyone say, you want a free reading? Not unless I'm doing a contest. If I'm doing a contest where I'm giving a free reading away, then I will make a post on the page. I still probably wouldn't message you. I'd probably just tag you in a post because I'm lazy. But anyway, I'm lazy. Thank you for inviting all your friends, Justina. Aren't you fabulous? I went and put my application for the apartments where my daughter lives. So, and I went, and my daughter made me lunch, and it was so nice to sit down and talk with her. We haven't just sat down, the 2 of us, in the longest time. And it was really nice to reconnect. She's married. She got married last year, and she's very happy, and I love that. You try? Well, you do good work. Let's see what we got. I'm going to pull some little, I got these little baby cards that I love so much. And I'm just shuffling them while I'm thinking about you, Justine. So I'm just going to see what little message wants to come through for you. The message that I'm getting for you, Justine, is to be careful of the voices or the spirits that are communicating with you. Okay, because there are some spirits that claim to be good and well-meaning that are mischievous and not genuinely out to help you. Sheldon, she said that she was going to email me today or tomorrow, so I've been checking my email. Paid on Venmo. Okay, Susie, let me write you down. Susie Hommerghausen. Did I say that right? Hommerghausen? Did I say it right? That was a long one, Susie. Sometimes I say names right. Are you talking the ancestors I work with? No, I'm talking about something you hear. This is not a spirit that you've seen. It's something you hear. Sent on PayPal for Paige. Okay, Paige, I have you on the list also. Thank you. It's not an ancestor. That's why I needed to give you the warning. Sometimes it's like someone who pretends to be your friend, but they're not. And so that's the energy that I'm getting from this. So if you start hearing a spirit, okay, you see and hear a lot and you get pictures. I'm talking about just hearing. I'm not talking about seeing or getting pictures. This is just hearing, okay? It's not going to be associated with a physical manifestation. That's why I'm saying you need to be careful of this, the advice you're getting from this, because it's a little mischievous, okay? It's just a little mischievous, and I'm not exactly thrilled with it. So I think you should be careful about it. So I said your name right. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, Susie, what kind of reading do you want tonight? Would you like a medical scan of your person, or would you like spirit messages from your loved ones who've passed over? You do have a fair coming up. I think you should maybe make sure you set very specific protection around you when you go to this fair. Okay, make sure that you have Michael protecting you, so that nothing that has ill will can contact you, connect to you, or give you messages. Okay, spirit messages from Susie. You got it. Give me just a moment to connect to your family. And please drop their first name if you have somebody specific that you want to connect to, and I don't immediately connect to them. It might be because there are other stronger relatives who have something they want to say, or it could be because you have so many people that want to come in. It's okay. It's my first one. I had to pass a test on gifts, and I sure will. Thank you so much. Wonderful. I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. Just remember, everyone that you're going to be connecting with, you're going to be exchanging energy with. And when we have a vulnerable physical body, we need to make sure we have that much more protection. Okay? Be sure. Okay? All right. So we're going to start with Susie. Susie, I'm getting an older female coming through for you. She's coming to me in an apron, and it's one that has straps, And then it ties around under the bust. It's like an old-fashioned apron. It makes me feel like she's from the older generation. She's reminding me of like old 50s sitcoms, shows, um, Leave It to Beaver. Black and white shows. She's showing me black and white shows. Making the perfect pie. She's making me feel like she had something going on with her head. This could be physically or neurologically. It could be something like dementia, where they kind of feel a little foggy all the time. Hey, speak of Kentucky. Hello, Aubrey. I had a viewer just asking if I would go to Kentucky if they got enough people together, and I said, sure, I love Kentucky. It's beautiful. Send payment on PayPal. Okay, Jill, thank you. I appreciate you. Jill, I put you on the list, my friend. Jill. She will see it, promise. Okay. I just wanted to know if the messages. Okay, now you're crying. Okay, do you understand who this is, Susie? She's also making me feel like she made really good mashed potatoes. Really good mashed potatoes. I feel like she was just a really good cook. Okay. And we all love her food. Graham, is this your grandmother? I'm getting a lot of validation that this is your grandmother. Okay. And the issue with the head, I'm getting pain in the back of the head, but I did get very dizzy, and it makes me feel like perhaps it was a neurological issue, okay? Like dementia or something like this. She's also showing me that she showed you how to play cards, or playing cards with you. Playing cards is what she's showing me, and she's holding up playing cards. She's just got 2 cards in her hand, so I'm not sure what game this is. She's showing me the 2 of Hearts. And the 2 of Hearts is all about soulmates. Soulmates, okay? I feel like she's also giving me a lot of pain in my knee. I'm not sure if your mom, she was a home ec teacher. She had Alzheimer's. Thank you. Did your mom also have an issue with her knee or a lot of pain in her knee? Because she's giving me a lot of ache right now in her knee. Okay. She's a home ec, so she did cook a lot. How wonderful. How wonderful. But do you understand about the playing cards? Hi, Amanda. How are you, my friend? Hey, girl, hey. This could represent family game night or playing like rummy or fish or anything that requires a deck of cards. Poker, 21, blackjack. Blackjack, 21. Yes, she had a crooked foot that affected her knee. We played cards all the time as kids. Cloper? Cloper? I don't know what that is, but I'm going to Google it after I write it down. I don't know what that is. That's interesting. She's also making me feel like she used to like rub her leg quite a bit. We're doing the top of the leg. It's a card game for Germans. Oh, okay. Wonderful. She's also just rubbing her thigh, rubbing her leg, and I feel like she's got some muscle spasms, and I understand why that would be now, because she's got Alzheimer's, and then things just go haywire in the body. Things are going haywire in the body. Okay. She's also talking about there's some kind of a twitch that she had. Do you understand this? Where she got like a tick or a twitch? Oh, and she's giving you such a big hug. She wants you to know. She wants you to know that she misses giving you these big hugs. And she's showing me a memory where you had been apart for some time, hadn't seen each other in a while, and the hug that you had when you saw each other was just like laughing and crying and tears and squeezing so hard. Okay, and so this is what she's showing me, like just being so excited. I don't know what this is. It almost feels like it's at an airport or something. Like someone went on a trip or moved away, or I don't know. It just feels like you hadn't seen each other for a while. Did you pay for a reading yet? Who? You talking to me, Amanda? This is the best $25 I ever spent. Are y'all listening? Good for you, Susie. It's better than getting your nails done. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. Speaking of getting your nails done, she said. She was a hugger. It looks like a really great hug. And like, she's just so happy. She's just so happy to hug you. And she's showing me just wiping the tears off of your face and just kissing your face. Does she speak German? Because I don't understand what she's telling me, but it translates to "that's my baby." I can't even wrap my tongue around what I just heard, but "that's my baby" is what I heard. Okay, this is the way it's translated to me. Are you an only child or the youngest? Because she's referring to you as the baby, or just the only girl. She's showing me a house. It's got like a chimney on the end face of it, right in the middle. This looks like a one-story with maybe a loft or something, and there's a chimney on the end. I don't know where this is. Yes, her and my dad did, especially when they got mad. You have 3 sisters and a brother. Why is she calling you the baby? The baby. She's reminding me of the 2 of Hearts card that she showed me. Okay, so this to me feels like a soulmate connection where you are very, very close with her, like soulmates, like a close bond, like best friends. It almost feels like you had of course you had a beautiful relationship, but it feels like you had just such a close bond with her. And she's making me feel like when she got sick, you were terrified. Terrified is what she said. She was terrified. And she feels so terribly. She said she feels so terribly about everything that people had to see of her. People had to see of her. People had to hurting people's feelings. Hurting people's feelings by not remembering names, not remembering people. And I'm just so sorry. I'm just so sorry. Does that make sense to you, Susie? You're the fourth or fifth, but she always called us all babies. Terrified is an understatement. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. I almost did, so I would totally understand if you did. She really feels badly for all of y'all seeing her that way, and for the hurt that she caused by not remembering you. That's my baby, she said. That's always going to be my baby. All right. Susie, I hope those messages help you. I hope they help you. She wants you to know that she's always going to be your mom. You're always going to be her baby. And she's looking down on you. She's looking down on you, and she's so proud of you. She's so proud of the woman you're becoming. She said that you've had it really rough the last few years. I'm not sure when your mom passed, but she said the last few years. And she wants you to know that she's really proud of how far you've come. Okay? Hi, Chandra. See, I took a second to not say your name, and then I was able to say it the right way. I didn't just blurt it out. I made myself stop. And I'm so proud of myself. I did it. I know, I'm so excited. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Long time no see. I'm so glad you could tune in. Okay, so we have Susie completed. Susie, I hope you would be nice enough to leave a review on my page, because I am starting over. That's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay. Does she say Sandra or Sandra? I say both. Sometimes I call her Sandra. Sometimes I call her Sandra. But no, I call her Chandra. I don't call her Sandra. I call her Chandra because I'm retarded. So I just say it, wrong emphasis on the A, but I do make the right sound for the CH. Okay? I'm not a complete moron. Only half of a moron. I try so hard. Okay, so I caught myself, right? And I just give myself a second. So I might be onto something. Yes, I have it now. I just had to retrain my brain. Okay, so we are going to do Paige Mand. Paige, are you here? Thank you all for donating. This is going to be contributing to my move. All right, let's see what we got. Paige, hello. Thank you for donating tonight. I don't think I've ever done a reading for you before. I'm going to connect to your loved ones who've crossed over, and hopefully the person that you need to speak to the most is going to be the one coming forward for you. If not, please do drop somebody's name in the comments if you have a specific person that you want to connect to. All right. Paige, I have a couple coming forward for you. The male stepped forward first, and then the female stepped forward, and they held their hands out to each other. Okay. So this is two people who knew each other in life, were related in life, had a bond. I'm getting a lot of pain in the back of my head. I'm not sure what this is. And now I'm getting pain in the front of my head. This male that I have, did he have a head injury? His name is Josh. Okay. Did he have a head injury? Okay, because I got pain in the back of my head and then pain in the front of my head. This is some kind of trauma or injury to the head is what I feel like it is. Okay. It's definitely a lot of pain. It could be an accident. It could be a self-inflicted wound. And I'm smelling cigarettes. Okay, please don't tell me anything. I'm just giving you. Don't tell me anything, Paige. I don't want you to give me information. I want you to tell me whether or not the messages I'm giving you make sense. So, not sure about the head? That's great. Don't tell me what other stuff he has going on. I really, truly want you to know without a doubt that you are getting information from me and I'm not just regurgitating what you're telling me, okay? I don't want you to tell me anything, okay? This could be another person and not Josh, okay? So I want you to think about that for just a second. If you have another person who's passed over that might have passed from a car accident, fell down and hit their head, had some kind of neurological issue like Alzheimer's or like a stroke, an aneurysm in the brain, ALS, anything like that. Okay, neurological MS, neurological disorders, or trauma to the head. Okay, so hold on to Josh for a second. This might be somebody else coming forward that had a wife or somebody that they were very closely connected to. Okay. They're showing me like a whale. And I don't know why they're showing me a whale. I don't know if this is a reference to SeaWorld or something that's as big as a whale. I'm definitely feeling a lot of pain in the head, Paige. So this could be the male or the female since they're connected together and they're coming through so strongly. Do you have a set of people that have passed over, like grandparents, an aunt and an uncle, a mother and a father, two people that would be closely connected in the afterlife? Or like a brother and a sister? They're also showing me a bicycle. So they're showing me a whale. They're showing me a bicycle. What does the bicycle represent? Do you have an older loved one? Not that I can think of at the moment. Okay, these will all make sense to you eventually. Trust me. Do you have somebody that perhaps had a paper route when they were a kid? Did you have a paper route? Or somebody of an older I don't know how old you are, sweetheart. So I know when I was a kid, there was somebody that delivered the paper, but I don't think it was a little kid. I think it was an adult. But they're talking about a paper route. And so this makes me feel like it's going to be like a grandpa or somebody much older, like an older generation when newspapers were still in, when newspapers were very much important for the news. And they're making me feel like they had a heart condition, like a pacemaker. This woman that I'm talking to right now, she's telling me about a pacemaker. All right, so I'm going to write, please feel free to watch the replay tomorrow. It's going to be on the page, okay? I know you're really, really, really wanting to talk to Josh, okay? I know that you are, and that's probably why These messages are not making sense to you because you have your heart set on speaking to a specific person. And sometimes when we do that, we get tunnel vision and we just can't understand what other people are trying to tell us. This happens often, and don't feel bad about it. But I will try to connect to Josh now for you, okay? I just had to give you the messages for the loved ones that stepped forward for you immediately, okay? So give me just a moment to see if I can connect to Josh. I'm being reminded of the chest pains that I was just talking about. The chest pains. And then they're also making me feel something going on with my hip. There's something with my hip. And I'm hearing like you always know best. You always know what's best for him. Do you understand that, Paige? Did you often express to Josh your opinion about what he should do? He said, you always know best. There was an incident with the newspaper when I was a child. Okay. All the time in his relationship. He said, you always knew what was best. You always gave him your opinion and your advice. That's what he's telling me. And so I'm curious about the hip situation. I don't know why he's making me feel like something with his hip. Like dislocating your hip, popping your hip out of the socket. It's a very high up on his leg, so it might even be that he broke his leg, but it feels like the hip to me. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. What is that in reference to? Okay. He's making me feel like you had a really hard time believing that he had passed. Say it ain't so. He also the shock. He wants you to know that he understands your anger. Do you understand that? That your anger, Paige? Was Josh a smoker? Because he's making me feel like my lungs are kind of congested. Like I smoke something. Yes. I guess I said a lot that it didn't seem real. He's talking about the shock and that it's just hard to believe. Was he a smoker? Hey, Natasha. How are you, girlfriend? He's also talking about anxiety. Were you aware that he had anxiety? He wasn't a smoker, but had a lot of congestion. Okay, is that what I'm feeling then? Just the congestion, because it feels like I don't know what that's about. I don't know what's causing that, but I feel like it's hard for me to breathe. And that is usually the sensation I get when people are a smoker. That's why I asked. I'm doing well, Nat. Thank you so much for asking. Do you understand about the anxiety? I don't know if this was about a situation that he found himself in, or if this is just something that he experienced a lot of the time. He was very anxious about your sister. Okay. A situation. He's talking about not being able to protect you. Um, is this your brother? Because the energy that I'm getting from him is like protection from family, protection from protection, being protected by your family, by your big brother. Like that kind of protection. It feels to me like a familial kind of love. And he's making me feel like it's your father. Okay, he's making familial love is what I said. He's making me feel he's angry. Okay, he's angry. I just the energy that I'm getting from him is just frustration. Um, he's just frustrated. He's angry, protecting you. He's holding a lot of anger about his passing, Paige. He makes me feel like he feels like he failed you in a way, and he's very frustrated about that. He just he's just so angry. Hey Xylon, how's it going? And he feels like he's failed. He feels like he's failed. I just want her to know that I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. You had a rough relationship and was getting better right before he passed. That truly explains the emotions coming through me for your dad. It truly does. He's very very frustrated with the timing of it all. Um, just his face, like literally, this doesn't even look like my face. He's very sad. He's very frustrated. Um, he just feels like he failed. He said, Amanda, he said, for what it's worth, I'll be standing right here. Um, for what it's worth. I feel like I never did enough during her life protecting you. He should have protected you. He should have protected you. Do you understand that, Paige? Did you find yourself harmed because your father didn't protect you? Because this is the impression that he's giving me. Like if he had been there, if he had done a better job, That never would have happened. Yes, it was a rough childhood between both parents, and he wasn't there one day. Okay. That's the impression that I'm getting from him. I'm getting very choked up. He's very choked up about it. He has a lot of regrets and remorse. Okay, he wants you to know that. He does realize now the changes that he should have made, the things that he should have done, and how much he missed out on by not being in your life. Okay. And he wants you to know that for whatever it's worth, he's going to be standing there now. He's in your corner. He wants you to know he's in your corner. He says he doesn't have a lot of pull with the big guy, whoever that is, but he wants you to know that he's pulling for you. Okay. He said you were dealt a really shitty hand, and he's sorry for being the dealer. Okay, Paige, I hope those messages resonated with you and helped you on your healing journey. Okay? Your dad really wanted to be a better dad for you. Okay? And I'm sorry you didn't have that. But I hope those messages help you. Okay. All right. That was lovely. What does that say? That says Suzanne. Okay, Suzanne. I'll put you on the list, Suzanne. You're welcome. Yes, Melanie, I am still doing donations. Okay, we are going to do Jill. Jill. Are you here, Jill? Hello, Jill. Jill, do you have somebody specific that you would like to connect to? Your parents. Yes, ma'am. Let me see what I can do for you. Okay. Jill, did your father ever dress up as Santa Claus when you were a kid? The very first thing that I got was ho, 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 and a vision of Santa Claus. So I'm not sure if this is because he actually dressed up as Santa Claus or because this was their favorite holiday. They're showing me presents. It might have something to do with Christmas itself. They're showing me a big box underneath the Christmas tree. And how time flies. Time flies. They're talking about how time has flown by since they shared a Christmas with you. And I'm getting a lot of pain in my back. Um, this feels like lungs to me. It feels like we have some lung problems. Ooh. So I'm feeling lung issues with one of your parents, Jill. Which one of your parents had the lung problems? They're also making me feel like they had arthritis. And one of your parents is talking about your mom had lung problems. Okay, and which one of your parents were squinted to see or wore glasses? Because they're making me squint to see. Closing one eye. um, yeah, your mom. Okay, good. Do you understand the reference to the soup? Was your mom very fond of soup? Because she's talking about eating soup, cream soup, like cream of potato soup. Okay. Tomato, cream of tomato soup. It's either a tomato or a potato. I can't distinguish between both. This is your mom also. It's like a soup and sandwich deal, Tina. Um, but that's what she's showing me: soup and sandwich. Either one or both of your parents are very fond of sandwiches because they're showing me like a grilled cheese with a sandwich. They're showing me a tuna fish sandwich. It's showing me sandwiches, lunch meat sandwiches. They're giving me the number 57. Okay, so is this a year of relevance for somebody? Is Was either of your parents or yourself born in 57, Jill? Some kind of significance with this year? Because they're mentioning like a 57 Chevy. So this is a very significant year. This is a significant year for some reason. This year is very important. They had me write down a 57 Chevy. Old classic car. They're also giving me the number 62. Blue, baby blue, blue, baby blue, baby blue, 62. When I'm asking your mom for messages specifically, she's talking about sitting out looking at the stars. She's talking about just I'm hearing like crickets chirping, and it feels like summertime, and sitting out, staying up later. I'm not sure if this is a memory. This is what she's telling me. Okay. Staying out later. Do you understand like an age 62 or 57, Jill? Do you understand this? Where your parents had a few years difference in age, like 5 years difference? 57, yes. The age of 57 makes sense to you? Okay, good. And the age of 62 or the year of 62, does that make sense to you? They got married in 57. They said it was very significant. And then they're talking about 62. Do you have a sibling, somebody that was born in 62? They have champagne flutes. They're toasting like New Year's Eve or something. They're toasting something. Congratulations. Blue, baby blue. 61, your brother was born. Do you understand that blue, baby blue? Okay. Do you know if your mother had any miscarriages after your brother was born? I don't know why they showed me 62. Blue, baby blue. She's opening like a, yes, she did have many miscarriages. Okay, thank you. I thought that's what we were getting at. Because she's showing me like opening a christening dress, like a box, like a christening outfit. She's making me feel like she had like she had a lot of problems with her ovary. It almost feels like she's got fibroids or cysts or something on her ovary. And yeah, she was always worried. She was always worried about losing her baby. She was always worried about losing her baby. Did she have 3 live births? Or was it 3 miscarriages? Because she's showing me the number 3. and just wringing her hands, stressed and worried that she would lose her baby. Poor thing. Poor thing. Two live births, 3 miscarriages. Okay, because she's telling me 3, and she's also talking about the first one was the hardest thing she ever experienced, she said. It was just so horrifying. She's telling me that your father was very supportive. And that they'd always wanted a big family. And I'm hearing that song, Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones, you can't always get what you want. But when you try sometimes, you get what you need. That's lovely. She's coughing on me. Does this make sense to you, Jill? She's coughing on me. Does she have something wrong with her lungs? Did I say that already? Why do I feel like I said that already? Did I say that already? She's coughing on me. I feel like she had a cough for a while. Lung cancer. Okay. That makes sense. She'd have a cough for a while. She wants you to know she can take a very deep breath now. She's telling me that she can blow out a whole birthday cake. A whole birthday cake all by herself. She wants you to know that she can walk around if she wants to. She's making me feel like she had some restrictions on that. For the last month or so, is that what you're telling me, a month or so? For the last little while. For the last little while, she had some restrictions on her mobility. Couldn't walk around. Get tired really fast. That makes a lot of sense, ma'am. That makes a lot of sense. Do you understand? Did your mother have like an oxygen tank that she wheeled around with her? This is what she's showing me. She's showing me like an oxygen tank. Ask her if she's with anyone. She's giving me another female. Okay. She's giving me another female with like an S name. Like Sally, Shirley, Sarah. Yes, she had oxygen. Okay. She's also making me feel like this person, she was very close to this person before they passed. She's also talking about a headstone. I don't know if she's talking about her headstone, this other person's headstone, your father's headstone, or just their headstone. I can't make out the writing on it. It's like one of those ones that's like a darker. stone, and then like it's got like a lighter insert. And it's like etched. They're showing me a headstone. To me, that would represent burying their ashes, hun. Because just because what a headstone represents. Okay. To me, that feels like that's what they want. She's shaking her head at me. I'm getting tired. Your dad said it doesn't matter to him either way. He's like, doesn't matter to me either way. Your mom is the one that has a preference. I feel like she made a lot of decisions in life, as far as what they wanted as a couple. Goodness. Oh, my heart. Did your dad have a heart attack? Ow. I don't know who this person is. It might be the person with the S name that I'm feeling. But I got like a really sharp pain in my chest. Yeah, I feel like it's somebody else if it's not either one of them. Okay. I'm not getting a specific name from them. And they're standing a little ways back from your mom. So it might be somebody that wasn't blood related. It could have been like a friend of hers, somebody that passed before her or after her. But it feels like a friend, okay? And she wants you to know that they're together. And they also want you to know that they see you, and they want you to know that they visit you. And she said it's time to get rolling. I don't know what that means. Do you have an idea or some kind of hobby that you want to start? It feels like your mom feels like you've been kind of procrastinating something. It's time to get rolling. I don't know what this is. It feels like some kind of a new venture for you. It's almost like you've been putting off starting something because you know it's going to take a lot of time and effort, and you're just not quite, you haven't been ready to exert that much time and effort for this thing. And they want you to know that it's time. Okay? No, Linda, that's a lovely guess. This is moss agate. It's moss agate. Let's see. Pretty moss agate. Okay. But that's what I have for you, Jill. And I hope those messages resonate with you and give you some closure from your loved ones. All right? It's actually moss and Herkimer diamonds. It's two different pendants on the same chain. Okay. And the last reading that I'm going to do is for Suzanne. and then I'm going to call it a night. Okay, Suzanne? Are you here? Honestly, and that's true. They are. They're very healing for people. They really are. I try. Suzanne. Suzanne. This girl needs a massage. Suzanne. Tammy, I just said Suzanne was the last reading. Now, you're more than welcome to be the first reading tomorrow night when I'm fresh. But I'm not fresh anymore. I'm getting a little tired, so I didn't sleep good last night. I woke up at 3 something again, worried about my cat. Psh. What would you like? That's okay. I understand. Did you want me to save your donation for tomorrow night's readings, or did you want me to send it back to you? I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep well. Hi, Maggie. How are you? Yes, I absolutely can. I think I have to do it on my laptop. I don't think I can do it on my phone. Let me check. It only gives me tracking information. I have to do it on my laptop, okay? So I will do that as soon as I finish this live. All right? No worries. And I'm not seeing Suzanne commenting, so I will send hers back to her as well. I don't know where she went. No problem. No problem at all. No problem at all. That's okay. I don't know her last name either because she donated on Venmo. So I have to go on Venmo and message her, and I will ask her if she wants to be first tomorrow night. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Maggie. That is so rough. Oh, that's rough. Really sorry to hear that, Maggie. I hope your doggy can be as comfortable as possible. I'm not really sure they can cure canine cancer, can they? Do they? I don't know a lot about it. I don't know a lot about it. I'm sorry to say. My tattoo? Do you want to know what my tattoo is? It's me. That's my energy. There you go. That's what it is. It's me. Me. Anywho, it's good stuff. So, I will be back. Yes, this is my energy. This is the infinite search for love of the self. She will be put to sleep when we need to. Absolutely, Maggie. I know you're not going to let your dog suffer. It's just so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. My heart goes out to you, dear. Truly, truly. I love you all so much. I will be back tomorrow night. We might even end up doing past life readings tomorrow night. I think that will be a lot of fun. I will be tapping into your energy and going into the most recent past life that affects your life now. Ooh, do we need to let go of some karmic patterns? Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all joining me tonight. Thank you for donating to my moving fund. And I will see you tomorrow. Ooh, Justina, what's that? We got to try that. That'll be fun. We're going to be jumping into people. It's a lot of fun. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed My Life Will Be Hell. Why? Why would your past life will be hell? I mean, it's already done, right? Anyways, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful evening. I am available for private readings if you're interested for $39 for the whole month of April. You can get a 30-minute private reading with me for $39. That's about 33% off of the regular price. Okay, just contact me over Facebook to book your reading with me, and we'll set that up as soon as possible. Thank you for joining me, and many blessings to you all.